So we're here in Karkaraly. Karkaraly. Fuck me, I can't pronounce this word. Anyway, so there's always gorgeous rock formations. I say formations. It's debatable, isn't it? Some people would say they're volcanic, but it could be anything. I mean, I don't agree with the standard narrative as I've displayed in countless videos. A lot of what we see is man-made, of a different age, and the system that places us at the base of the pyramid, for that to exist, it is a necessity to reset societies. Anyway, so if you look at this rock, it's bizarre, isn't it? Because, I mean, that's a pretty recent collapse over there. Let me zoom in. This rock is so thin and brittle. It's not dissimilar to what you see with magma, as it kind of solidifies over structures like man-made structures, given Pompeii. And then, it can crumble in your hands, quite literally. It's just a composition of organic matter, potentially as well, if not that. But anyway, so this looks like it's been hollowed out by an individual. Clearly this is fresh, because you don't have the fauna growing over it. You don't have the, I forget the name of this stuff, this kind of fungus. But then it looks as though it's been actually propped up with this little rock. Let me try and just jump up here, yeah. I mean, that is quite clearly artificial. It's so bloody strange, isn't it? I mean, unless it's two layers, this is like an organic matter, what we call rock, but rock is essentially just organic matter created under pressure, potentially. And then maybe over the top, there's been a layer of mud that's solidified over time, hence how thin it often is and how easily it can break off. Or it's a layer of magma, like a dual cataclysm. Or the other option, which I'm liking the sound of, is that this is all just this is all slag. And if you don't know what slag is generally the metal waste during the molting process following the mining of iron, the smelting process, I should say. And actually, that also looks very similar, doesn't it? When you think of what iron looks like when you smelt it, or any metal for that matter, even glass, you can create all kinds of curvy layers with the molten material. And yeah, I mean, potentially this is just a giant mining slab, and someone's come at a later point, like a gold miner, looking for some kind of rich mineral within it. Because that is definitely artificial. Someone has propped that up. It wouldn't make any sense for that to exist otherwise, because this has broken off quite recently, hence the difference in gradient and the complexion of the matter here. Just like over there, that's also come off very, very recently. So it's very strange, isn't it? I mean, if that was within that, where that rock would be, this is a solid form, or a form of layers but compacted into one unit. That's broken off, that's snapped off. In fact, you can see there as well, that's a fresh layer compared to this, which has all the fungus on it, just like that there. And then someone's propped that up. It's very, very bizarre to me. And if anyone's thinking, oh, it's for safety in case a child climbs in there, not in Kazakhstan. Maybe that's the kind of Dumbo thing they do in the US, but not here. You see there, it's bloody strange, isn't it? But I like the idea that a lot of this wasn't organic. I think a lot of what we see today, you can't really differentiate, can you? I mean, there's multiple examples of mineral-rich water. I can't remember the name of the place, near Lourdes in France. I know there's one in the UK as well, something where people leave all kinds of mementos, and then over a relatively short period of time they crystallize. The mineral-rich water, which is dripping all over them, kind of petrifies the material, if you like, and then it creates a solid matter. And then, times that by 8, 10, 15, 20 years, you may not be able to recognize what the original memento was. It just becomes what we call stone. So all of these things are essentially just, this fucking rock, or whatever might have been a slab of wood. It could have been a stroller. Who knows what it was? I mean, we wouldn't be able to differentiate between any of them now, given that, if there was a cataclysm like the Great Flood, everything would be underwater for a very long period of time, and then, nature takes its course. Interesting. Right, let's continue on.